Have you been wondering how to get 3 million naira loan in Nigeria without providing any land documents, any car, or even a collateral? The good news is that there are several banks and digital lenders that are now offering both personal loans and business loans. And if you are eligible, as in if you are an eligible Nigerian, you can access up to millions of naira in a very short period of time. So whether you are a salary earner or a trader, a business owner, or an entrepreneur like myself looking to expand your business, I will guide you. I will personally guide you, and I will show you where you apply and what you need in order to qualify for this loan, this 3 million naira loan in Nigeria today. So the first money lender that can give you up to 3 million naira loan today is Specta. Specta is owned by Sterling Bank, and this is one of the most popular loan platforms in Nigeria today. So this platform allows applicants like you and I who are qualified to access loans up to 5 million naira without a drop of collateral. Is that not amazing? And one thing that makes most Nigerians use Specta is because it is attractive and it has a very fast approval process. So in some cases, applicants that are eligible can receive approval within minutes after applying for the loan. So this option is suitable for salary earners, small business owners like myself. If you're a small business owner, whether you run your business from your home or you have a shop outside, you are qualified, you are eligible to try this loan, and entrepreneurs. So please go up to their website, or if you cannot go to their websites, walk into the bank and make your inquiries from them. I am not a banker. I do not work for any of this bank. Please do your own research. So the second on my list is Ren Money. Ren Money is another trusted lender that offers personal loans to Nigerians. If you are eligible, please go for Ren Money. So depending on your eligibility, you may be able to access loans up to 10 million naira. Is that not amazing? So this platform also provides flexible repayment periods, which makes it easier for borrowers to spread payments across several months. This can also be a good option if you need a larger loan amount and you want a manageable repayment period or repayment term. The third on my list is First Bank, which is also called First Credit. If you already have an account with First Bank, you may be eligible for First Credit. So you might want to go and check with your bank or go through your app if you have the app. So this loan can be accessed through the First Money mobile app. You can use your USSD code, which is *894#. And if you are qualified as a customer, you can access loans up to 3 million naira without going through any lengthy application processes. And these ones are better than using most of these microfinance loan apps because repayment periods are way longer, repayment amounts are way smaller, like the interest rate is not as much as when you take up loans from a microfinance bank. But the difference between them and microfinance banks is that microfinance banks, they give you loans like this in a snap of a finger like this, but banks, you have to go through processes in order to get your loan accepted. And this also depends on your account manager. If you have a good rapport with your account manager, it will be easy for you. If you don't have a good rapport with your account manager, it might take you time. So go and make friends with your account manager. The fourth bank on my list is FCMB SME Quick Loan. This one is for business owners. So this FCMB offers SME quick loans designed to support business owners' growth. As in, if you want to grow your business, this is for you. So depending on your business performance and your turnover, you may be qualified for significantly higher loan amounts. Depends. If you have a small business, it might be small. If you have a big business, it might be big. So this option is particularly useful for shop owners, traders, small business owners, and entrepreneurs looking to expand their operations. So if you are in any of this category, please go and check with your bank or go to the bank app. The fifth on my list is Union Bank Personal Loan. So this Union Bank Personal Loan provides loans for salary earners mainly. And as a salary earner, if you are eligible as a customer, you may be able to access over several millions of naira depending on your income and level of repayment capacity. This one is not for everybody, so go and check with your bank. If you receive your salary through Union Bank, your chances of qualifying may be very high. As a lender, before you get approved or before you apply for any loan or even a 3 million naira loan, please be sure that you are able and you are capable of paying back. So you have to have a stable source of income. You must have a reliable source of income in order to apply for this loan. And secondly, if you're a salary earner, a lot of these organizations will prefer you to have worked with your employer for at least 6 months before you apply for a loan with them. If you have not worked up to 6 months, don't bother yourself, or you might want to go and make inquiries directly. So the third one is for business owners. So many of these organizations want to look into your business cash flows. So if you have a personal account for your business, this is where you will need to submit your bank statement to them so they can see your inflow and your outflow. The next requirement that you may need to submit is your BVN and NIN. Your bank verification number and your national identification number are usually required for things like this. Don't say I did not tell you. There's no lender that will give you a loan without your bank verification number and your NIN, because it is important. So this helps the banks or the lenders to verify your identity and review your credit history before they grant you any loan. I've always talked about credit history on my channel here. I do not joke about it. Many of you get to apply for loans. Most of these loans I've talked about, and you come to the comment section to tell me that they did not grant you this loan. The thing is that they did not grant you the loan because they had to go through your credit history and your repayment history. These two things are very different and they are needed in order to apply for a loan. If you have a very bad credit history, like you don't pay your loan at all, you have collected from this place, you have collected from that place, you have collected from this microfinance bank, and you are not paying back. There are so many people that do that. And the moment they see a new bank come up or a new microfinance bank come up, they would want to go and take up a loan with them and continue that cycle of not repaying back. And there are some people that take loans, they pay back, but they don't pay back on time. If they tell you to pay your loans in 30 days, some of you don't pay back in 30 days. You wait till maybe 30 days and a week after before you pay back. The thing is, if you take up a loan, let's say you take up a loan of 30,000 naira, and you get 20,000 naira, just say you just got it out of nowhere, you got it from your business, or just, let me say, miscellaneous. Out of that 20,000 naira, you can take 10,000 naira, pay your loan. With that, your loan amount is reduced. Maybe next week now, you now get another money, let's say 5,000 naira. You divide that 5,000 naira and pay your loan of 2,500. Your 30,000 naira loan is reducing. With that, they will see that you are dedicated. Even if you do not pay completely on time, they will see that you are dedicated and they will consider you better than someone that paid complete a week after the repayment period. Do you understand? So it is very important to pay up your loan on time, and it is very important to have a good repayment history, because you do not know when emergency will knock on your door. And with the way Nigeria is going, if you don't have money, do not, I repeat, do not fall sick if you don't have money. And I keep telling people, the best time to use emergency loans, the best time to use loans are when you want to start furnish your business, like grow your business, and when you have an emergency. So this is non-negotiable. Many people take up loans for different reasons, but me, I would just advise you, if you want to grow your business and if you have an emergency, go and take up a loan. If you do not have any of these reasons, caution yourself, hold yourself. And the next one is your bank statement. If you have a good bank statement, especially as a business owner, your lenders may request for it, and these bank statements usually cover from 3 to 6 months. If you are used to this Canada, or I'm talking about Canada because I'm used to it. If you're used to the Canada immigration process, you will see that they mostly require your bank statement for 6 months. This does not change when it comes to taking up loan, especially from a reputable bank, especially these ones I've talked about. You need your bank statement as a business owner to prove that you have a good flow of money into your accounts and they can trust you with their money. So the next one is for salary earners. You need to submit your pay slip. So as a salary earner, you are often asked to provide your recent pay slip as proof of employment and your income. This one is for your recent, at least this month own, like as in last month's pay slip, the month before that, and the month before that. This one is to know that, like to verify that, or to ascertain that you're still employed and you're still a salary earner. If the bank or any of these lenders I have talked about check through your debt history, because they will check it. They will check it, and they find that a large portion of your salary is already going through to a loan that you have already taken. Let's say you borrowed loan of 3 million naira in the past and you earn 300,000 naira, and you have already told the lenders to take at least 150k every month from your salary or 200k every month from your salary, once these lenders that you are trying to apply for another loan from find this debt, this issue out, if they find it, because we find it, they will decline your loan because you already have an existing loan that you are paying or you're servicing. If you now want to take up another loan with them, which money are you going to use to pay back? You understand? So they will most likely decline your loan. So now this one is very simple. Before taking up any loan, ask yourself, how will I be able to pay back? It's not about taking up the loan. How will you be able to pay back? Don't just take loans because you need money. Take loans because there's a need for that money. I think I've come to the end of today's video. If you have watched to this point, thank you so much. I will see you guys on my next one. Have a nice day. Bye.